Jon Stewart first took the helm of The Daily Show in 1999, turning it from a cult cable comedy into a cultural institution. Over 16 years, the show won 18 Emmys and became a must-watch for smart political satire. Then, in 2015, he announced his departure with a star-studded final episode featuring Bruce Springsteen and returning correspondents, leaving fans emotionally stunned. With his mind wandering and format growing weary, Jon said it felt like the right moment to step back. Just before the chaos of the 2016 election engulfed America, fast forward to January 2020, amidst political chaos, misinformation, and no clear successor, Comedy Central brought Jon Stewart back for Monday night episodes during the election cycle. His return was touted as a return to reason, a way to anchor satire amid the storm of falsehoods and partisan anger. Stewart's reappearance filled a void left by Trevor Noah's departure in 2022, giving audiences a familiar voice in uncertain times. For many viewers, it felt like getting the old band back together just enough to feel grounded again. His return ignited crucial conversations, such as when he slammed CBS and Paramount for canceling The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, accusing corporate greed and political pressure of killing bold storytelling. This wasn't standard late-night commentary. It was rage plus reason, delivered in Stewart's trademark urgency and finesse. Stewart reminded viewers that satire matters, that comedic dissent fuels democracy. In 2025, Stewart remained Monday host, extending through December and even planning a live election night broadcast. In mid-2025, Stewart abruptly left The Daily Show without warning. Reports say the decision was sparked not by burnout, but by growing concerns over media consolidation and fears that his show would be silenced or diluted under new corporate influence. Jon had warned fans about the future of his show just hours before Stephen Colbert's Late Show was cancelled, suggesting he, too, might be vulnerable. Suddenly, his departure wasn't a retreat, it was a preemptive act of defiance, choosing integrity over survival in an increasingly compromised media environment. He didn't beg for headlines, he made his exit with the same comedic grace that defined his entire career. For many, knowing he walked away to protect the sanctity of truth in media was both heartbreaking and deeply inspiring. Despite leaving The Daily Show, Jon isn't fading away. He continues hosting the weekly show podcast, pushing tough conversations further, especially on disinformation and systemic media failures. Reports suggest he's exploring a hybrid format, digital-first specials with fewer corporate constraints, possibly on platforms like streaming or independent broadcasts. He's still a warrior for accountability in media, unpacking complex issues with empathy and intellect. Whether or not he returns to a traditional show remains uncertain, but his voice remains vital. Jon Stewart's departure isn't just TV news. It's a microcosm of the fight for media integrity in 2025. He walked away not because he lacked passion, but because he refuses to be watered down by mergers and corporate caution. In a time when every opinion is filtered, censored, or commodified, Stewart's choice is bold: protect your platform, or walk away. For viewers, it's a reminder that we consume media, but it's up to us to demand courage, honesty, and creative resistance. Jon's story shows that sometimes, leaving isn't quitting, it's choosing to stand for something bigger than ratings. So if you felt a pang of shock when Jon walked away, know why you did. He left not because he was tired, but to preserve what mattered most: meaningful journalism through humor. If you're curious where he goes next or want to explore more about media resistance, let me know in the comments. If this deep dive resonated, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. More stories like this deserve a second look. In the age where satire itself is under threat, Jon Stewart's journey is far from over, and honestly, that's something worth cheering for.